What up, Dokkaners? For months now, I have been urging people to save when the Beast Gohan arrives, and now we are about 10 days or so away, maybe less, depending on when you're watching this, away from the banner's release. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing just how many stones you can be earning between now and the imminent arrival of the Beast. So let's take a look here. Now, when we're talking about the approximation for stones coming up, just remember it is an approximation. There are a number of variables to consider. Number one, depending on the timing that you're watching this video. If you're watching this on the day that I post it, then this should be close to accurate. If you're watching this several days in, then there's obviously going to be less stones to be gained because of the login that you get every single day. And then most importantly, your experience level as a Dokkaner. If you're a brand new Dokkaner who has never experienced any of these events before, meaning you have never run through the Goku Black Dokkan event, the Wrath of the Dragon story event, or any other events that have previously been listed here that I assume you've already done, then of course you will be earning even more stones. So this would be an underestimation for the amount of stones that you could be earning. But I'm going to be counting this assuming you have done every single event or piece of content that is currently available and out right now. So with that said, remember this is going to be an approximation. Let's jump in. So what we have left to do on Global is the rest of the Part 2 missions. We have the Grand Elder Guru's Guidance event. This is not in the listing here, but it is in your game. We also have the 2 LR Extreme Z battles, Peton Battle, and then of course login. So we're going to be counting all of those right now. Let's start with the missions. So the Part 2 missions for Global. Now, there are some missions that can already be done, even though I'm not going to count them. Win any Extreme Z battle 7 times, win any Extreme Z battle 10 times, perform one-step Extreme Z Awakening. You can do these on any character, on any Extreme Z battle event. However, I am going to say that you have not done these because those Extreme Z battles have yet to release. But if you wanted to do these on other events just to simply get those stones early, you could do that. But like I said, I'm going to be assuming you have not done that. So we're going to count 1 Dragon Stone, we're going to count 3, and then we're also going to count the 6 down here for completing all missions in parts 1 and 2. Completing 10 or more Part 2 missions can be achieved without the Extreme Z battle relevant missions. So I am counting 1, 2, and 6, giving us a grand total of 9 Dragon Stones from the missions that are left over. So 9 is our starting point. Then we take a look at the login. So I had determined on a previous video that the December 27th date is roughly when the superhero celebration is going to be starting. Later on that night, we will, whenever the celebration starts, later on that night will be when the banner releases. So assuming it's the 27th, that gives us about a 9-day window between me recording this video and when that banner and the celebration releases. So I'm going to go ahead and say 9 more Dragon Stones can be added to the mix. So 9 plus 9 equals 18. Remember, if you're watching this a couple of days after I post this video, this number will obviously be lower because of this right here. So with 18 Dragon Stones, we've accounted for the missions, we've accounted for the logins. Let's talk about the Grand Elder Guru's Guidance. This event is coming back to Global and JP for the voting campaign. Actually, I think it's just for Global. I don't even think it's for JP. I think it's just for Global. Because of the voting campaign that we had, we said that the link level ups are more important to us than skill orbs. So with this event coming back, there are some missions here. I don't know how they're going to be listing out the missions, but I'm going to go ahead and just assume we should get at least 1 Dragon Stone for either the missions or simply just completing the event. So because in the normal set of missions here, we got 1 Dragon Stone for clearing the event 10 times. So if they do something similar, they give us like 1 Dragon Stone for clearing the event 7 times. That's the 1 Dragon Stone we're going to count. So I'm just going to add 1 right here just for the Grand Guru Elder's Guidance thing. So 19 Dragon Stones is our total. And now that we've established all of the extracurricular stuff, now let's move into the meat and potatoes. The 3 major events that we have left over, 2 LR EZAs and Peton Battle. Peton Battle gives us 11 Dragon Stones because we get 2 for clearing or for getting 10 cards in a set for the season. We get 3 Dragon Stones for getting 20 cards in the set. And then we get 5 Dragon Stones for getting the entire set. Now this one, sort of like Chain Battle, is a bit of a crapshoot because some of you might not be able to do this simply because of RNG, simply because you don't have the time to constantly check back in your game and get it. It can sometimes be a very annoying RNG situation. I have been able to obtain every single card in a set for every single season except for 1. I got very unlucky one time, and it was incredibly frustrating to not have completed the entire thing. So if you're able to do this, you can earn a grand total of 11 because you get 1 extra one for defeating 1 enemy. So this one can also be a point of variability, but we're going to add 11 to the total. So adding 11 to 19 gives us 30 Dragon Stones with Peton included. And then that just leaves the 2 LR EZAs. When it comes to EZA battles, it's typically 30 Dragon Stones. For LR EZAs, it's more compressed. 3 Dragon Stones per stage, 10 stages in total, which means 3 times 10 gives us 30, plus the mission that gives you 3 extra stones for clearing stage 7 once. So 33 stones can be obtained just from one LREZA event. But remember, there is 2 of them, or there are 2 of them. Wow, I don't know how to do English. There are 2 LREZA events. So 33 times 2 gives us 66. So if we add 66 to this total, that brings our running total to 96 Dragonstones. So basically, almost 100 Dragonstones can be yours between now and the start of the superhero celebration if you are on top of everything that is left to be done. Like I said, if you're a new player, there will be more Dragonstones to be gained. If you're watching this later on, there will be less Dragonstones because of the login situation. But for the most part, this is a pretty good approximation. So this should be where your mind is at when you're considering what your total is going to be coming up to the Beast Gohan banner release. And by the way, look at my new banner that I made. Look at how beautiful. Look at how gorgeous that is. Add 100 more to your total. What do you get? Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you add 100 Dragonstones to your current stone total right now as of you watching this video, what does your total end up being? And are you going to be doing anything else in the meantime to build up your stone count? Are there any events that you have left to do outside of the ones that I've listed here? Are you going to be stopping your link leveling? Are you going to be stopping anything else in Dokkan in the hopes of saving up some stones? Let me know your roadmap. What's your plan moving forward in the comments down below? Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, save responsibly, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly as well. Goodbye.